Good day, my young friends. Come sit with me and let me share with you an interesting story. It is the story of my life, a life full of adventures and lessons learned along the way. I was born in the small village of Patara, a city west of Myra in Asia Minor, many years ago, in a time when the world was a different place. You know this area now as Turkey. My parents were kind and loving, and they taught me the importance of compassion and helping others. From a young age, I had a deep desire to make a difference in the lives of those around me. Unfortunately, my parents became very sick, and they both passed away when I was young. I knew they were in the loving arms of Jesus, though, so that brought me some peace. God had a plan for me, and I had no idea just how big that plan was. Speaking of Jesus, I obeyed his words to sell what I owned and give the money to the poor. So I sold everything and used my money to assist the needy, the sick, and the suffering. As I grew older, I became a priest and dedicated my life to serving God and my community. I spent hours in prayer, seeking guidance and strength to fulfill my purpose. I believe that every person, no matter their circumstances, deserved love and care. While I was still somewhat young, I was made a bishop, the Bishop of Myra. I was happy to serve, though, and to bring joy and freedom to others. One winter, a terrible famine struck our village. The people were hungry, and there was not enough food to go around. My heart ached for my fellow villagers, and I knew I had to do something to help them. I used my family's wealth to buy food and supplies, and every night I would secretly deliver baskets of food to those in need. The smiles and gratitude on their faces filled my heart with joy. News of my acts of kindness spread throughout the land, and people from far and wide came seeking my help. I became known as the protector of children, the patron saint of sailors, and the guardian of the poor. But it was not fame or recognition that motivated me, no. It was the desire to bring hope and happiness to those who needed it most. One of my fondest memories is about 3 young daughters who were about to be sold into slavery because their father could not afford their dowries. A dowry is an offering from a father to a potential husband. The greater the dowry, the greater the chance that the daughter would have a great husband. But this father did not have any dowries for his daughters. So they were destined to be sold into slavery. When I heard their troubles, I knew I had to do something. Under the cover of darkness, I threw 3 bags of gold through their window, one at a time, providing them with the money they needed to get married and escape a life of servitude and slavery. The joy and relief on their faces was priceless, and it reinforced my belief in the power of kindness and compassion. Under the Roman Emperor Diocletian, I was ruthlessly persecuted, as well as all Christians. I suffered for my faith, and I was exiled and imprisoned. The prisons were so full of bishops, priests, and deacons, there was no room for the real criminals. I did not let that stop me, though. I prayed and counseled with my brothers through our shared suffering. A new emperor came into power in the region named Constantine. He released me from prison as he brought Christianity to his empire. Throughout my life, I continued to spread love and generosity wherever I went. I eventually became known as Saint Nicholas. My favorite thing in the whole world is serving and giving to others. Nothing is more valuable than the giving of your time. We show others who Jesus is just by putting their needs before our own. Oh, and I nearly forgot to mention, my feast day is on December 6th. With all the joys and festivities, I always remind children of the true meaning of Christmas. It's not about the wrapped gifts we give or receive, but about the greatest gift of all, our Lord Jesus Christ. I want children to understand the importance of compassion, generosity, and the joy of giving. I desire them to know that even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life. As the years pass, my legend grows, and my stories become examples of love and hope. Today, children all over the world celebrate Christmas with joy and excitement, knowing that Saint Nicholas is still watching over them and spreading love in my own special way. So, my dear young friends, remember the story of Saint Nicholas. Let it inspire you to be kind, generous, and compassionate towards others. Let it remind you that the true spirit of Christmas lies in the love we share and the joy we bring to those around us, because of how God first loved us. And always remember, you have the power to make a difference in the world, just like I chose to all those years ago. May your hearts be filled with love, and your lives be filled with happiness. Merry Christmas, my dear children. May there be peace on earth.